from France to Spain to Monaco and closing here in Montenegro with my family. Wake up early and go and be like a wave. And here I am today in Montenegro. I want to show you how I do vacations, why I do vacations, and what I learn from every vacation.
I am Nino Popovic, a serial entrepreneur and investor on a mission to build my first billion by scaling businesses in FMCG, pharma and real estate. Today, I'm involved in more than 30 companies across those three industries.
I want to tell you the story about Biarritz because my summer vacation started there. I didn't choose it by accident. Biarritz was a long time on my bucket list, but that was much needed vacation. 2 weeks before I went there, I was really close to burnout, and I was so mentally exhausted that I really needed that vacation. So for first 5 days I really switched off, feeling the energy from the ocean, recharging, reflecting and going for a run. Let's go. In order really to become best version of yourself, sometimes you really need to switch off. I just recover super fast. I usually need like 2 or 3 days, even if I'm super burned out and mentally tired. I don't need more than that. Every morning I walked along the Atlantic shore, and every morning I watched those waves. Some were stronger, some were weaker, but what they all had in common is consistency. They were constantly hitting, and it reminded me that consistency is much more important than just one way at the peak. I think this was the first lesson that I learned there while being in Biarritz, because really those waves and Atlantic Ocean gave me back the energy and inspired me a lot. We just need to keep on going, whatever it happens. Just wake up early and go and be like a wave. And today is my birthday. I'm officially 35.
Happy birthday, my love.
I had to start the day with one good meditation, so trying just to be the best version of myself and to use all the potential that God have gave me. I was just looking for what new I can learn, and I decided to learn surfing because I was on Atlantic Ocean. I loved those waves, and I saw these surfers and I started thinking about them. Sometimes even 30 minutes they would wait for this perfect wave. The parallel to business and entrepreneurs is like sometimes you need to wait for that opportunity and to prepare yourself, to be ready when it comes, to jump on it. It was like meditation, just waiting for the perfect wave. And when the wave comes, you just jump on that surfboard and surf that wave. And that's exactly what we need to do. We have always to watch for new opportunities. And when the opportunities come, we just need to jump on them. Then I took classes, of course, of surfing. I learned it quite fast. To be honest, I liked it because for me it was like meditation. Just, enjoying the ocean, laying down on that board, jumping, surfing the waves. It was like just forgetting about anything else and just waiting for that opportunity. And that's when the heat wave started in France. The next day I literally couldn't go out of hotel because the heat wave hit France. It was like 40-45 degrees one day, even with the humidity that would come from the ocean. Literally you could not breathe. So me being me, but being real me, I said, okay, the heat wave is coming, and I know the situation in France they don't have air conditions, because when you walk around they have these laws that they cannot put air conditions on the facade of the buildings. So I said, let me call some friends from Paris and from Belgium, maybe they know something. And of course my friends and my partners that I used to do a lot of business before, they were already on it because those guys are sharks. So for the next 2 days, it was Thursday and Friday, I jumped on it. I found stocks in the Balkans region and I just started selling like in good old time. I jumped on the opportunity and started selling air conditions and ventilators. We closed many deals and we sold around €1 million worth of ventilators and air conditions. I reminded myself who I am when I jump in on opportunity. Really, I am fucking the best because I find solutions. I never accept no as an answer. Many of my friends, they ask me, but why do you always have to stay in these historical, the most luxurious hotels? For me, it's not just about luxury. Actually, what I'm focused on is learning something new. When you see around yourself, you see people that are maybe third generations that are doing vacations there. And when you see them, you can learn so much from them, how they behave, how they talk. Then you come to a situation to enjoy those restaurants that are whatever, how many stars, 1, 2, 3 Michelin stars, but you get to see the service, get to be treated. And this just gives you, especially if you start from zero, this just gives you a lot of advantage. But of course, you have to be like a sponge. When I see somebody doing something good, I just take it. If I see today somebody doing something good that I think it's good and it's aligned with my goals, tomorrow morning I'm doing the same. I don't wait one second. When I travel, I don't just visit places. I study people. I study culture. I study their gastronomy. And after that, I always take something good home. From Biarritz, we went to San Sebastian, which is a city in Spain, and it's a city with the most Michelin star restaurants. So gastronomically, it was really an experience. We stayed in one beautiful hotel. Architecture-wise, it's called Acalare, and it's 3 Michelin star restaurants. So we enjoyed the food, we enjoyed the view, and we had one of the best sunsets ever. The place was just magical. From San Sebastian we went to Bilbao, which is literally country in a country of Spain. How they grow their food and everything is just on a different level. Again, this trip was quite gastronomical because we were just traveling to eat well. And here we are in Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao. While wandering around, I'm using my time to work, of course. Last 3 days it was a heat wave. Like here it was like 42 to 47 degrees. So I decided to hop on one opportunistic deal to supply French retailers with air conditions and ventilators. So I jumped on like 10 years ago. And from there, from Bilbao, we went to Monaco to meet some friends and to enjoy the weather there. Anyway, the heat wave was still on, so when it's 40 degrees it's really difficult to quite enjoy the food and everything, but we managed it because we always find something positive to enjoy. I stayed in Serbia for only 5 days, where I had to deal with my new opportunistic project beside all the work and all the problems and challenges that I had to solve that week. So it was not easy, but I managed it. Days were super long. I was literally working from morning to evening, and then we arrived here in this beautiful place called Porto Montenegro, where we are already like traditionally staying for 2 weeks every July with my wife and my kids, because here I really have the balance of having my routines, working and enjoying with family, because the place is just beautiful and you will have chance to see more.